everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing for you the brand new Jeffree Star Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited to have this. I was waiting for it to come onto Beauty Bay. It's now on there and I picked it up and it arrived and I'm so excited. Along with the eyeshadow palettes, I will be testing some of my all-time favourite Jeffree Star products. I've got a couple of things here. So I've got a highlighter, a lip gloss, and then of course I'm going to be doing some eyeshadow in this video. I am so excited for this. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. This is from the Cotton Candy collection, which Jeffree Star's just brought out. I absolutely love the packaging. It's so pretty, so pastel, so cute, very my aesthetic. I absolutely love it. This is what the packaging looks like. Again, it's very cute. Love the aesthetic of it. This is what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like inside, and I really like the way it's laid out. I just think it's quite a nice, unusual shape for what I've got in my collection, and I really love the design on the front. This is what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like. I have no words. It's just so pretty. It literally looks like Disneyland on there. I just love the aesthetic. I love the cotton candy hair. I love everything about it. I love the name of this palette. I think it really suits the colour story, and then it just looks like the Magic Kingdom on the back. It just looks dreamy. That's probably the word for it. So this is the Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. On the side you'll see the clasp is like a little cloud or a little clump of cotton candy. It's so cute. We call it candy floss in the UK, but I know exactly what we're talking about here. It's so pretty. When you open it up, it's the most beautiful pastel colour story I've ever seen in my life. I love the imprints on the eyeshadows. I love that the pans are really big. I love the colour story. I think all of these colours complement each other so well, and they really go with the cotton candy theme. I am of course going to do a eyeshadow look with this palette today, and I'm very excited to dip in and out of it throughout summer. Just think it's perfect for festivals. I just can't get over the colours of it. It's just so perfect and pastel-y. Really excited to try it. Let's get into the swatches. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. The pans look like this. And these are what the swatches look like. It's an absolutely beautiful pastel rainbow palette. I absolutely love the pinks. I love the pops of blue in there. The lilacs are absolutely stunning. I think these three in particular are probably my favourites. I think they go really nicely together. I really like these down here as well. And I like that there's a little yellow pop in there too. And the blues are something that I definitely don't already have in my collection, so very happy to have these. And overall, I think it's a very beautiful colour story. These are sort of mattes with shimmers laid into them. Then you've got some shimmers over here as well. I just think there's a really nice mix of shades here, and the formula of course with Jeffree Star Cosmetics is absolutely amazing, and it never fails to make me smile. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this palette, and I will be doing multiple testing videos with this, I'm absolutely sure. So let's get into the testing. I've just primed my eyes using the Revolution Super Base. I decided to wear a pastel top today to try and go with the colour theme. I want to use as many colours as I can. I think the top does go quite well with this packaging, to be honest, and then the colour story as well. So I'm very excited to give it a go. I am very drawn to the pinks, the purples and the blues. Looking at the swatches as well, I just think there's so much fun you could have with this palette. It's definitely giving me summer festival fairy vibes. I love it. To start the look off, I'm going to go in the shade Pastel Meow, and we're going to use that to create a wing. I'm just going to use that pink shade to create a wing on the outside. I do really love pink wings, and the pigment on this is really nice. I just love anything pink and pastel-y, to be honest. Ooh, if you are new to my channel, I am still learning with eyeshadow and things, but I think Jeffree Star Cosmetics is one of those brands that just inspires creativity, and I love that. So let's just have some fun with this. And if you are of course looking to get this eyeshadow palette, then this might give you a good idea of what it can do and what it looks like. Whoa, that is a beautiful pink. And I'm just gonna drag that slightly over into the wing. I'm going to go in that pink shade again, and the pickup on the brush is very nice. I didn't really tap that much in the pan, and of course with Jeffree Star Cosmetics formula it is very pigmented with the lightest touch, and I absolutely love that. I'm just going to create the same on the other eye. This pink is so cute. I can definitely see myself wearing this for a festival. I just love stuff like this. I love bright colours. I think they're so much fun. And I think out of all the Jeffree Star palettes that I've got and seen, this was the most attractive to me. I just thought it was so girly and cute. I really like it. It reminded me of sweets. Obviously that is the theme they're going for with cotton candy or candy floss. But I just thought the aesthetic of the actual colour story and the packaging really matched the name, and I loved that. I'm just going to take that a little bit further over the wing on this side. I'm loving that colour. And then I'm going to do the same on this one just to match up. I am of course going to go in with shimmers and more colours. I am just loving this. I have just been to the beach as well, and I think this palette really reminds me of the beach huts that were down there. It's just so summery, I love it. Next I'm going to take the Ice Cream Drip shade, which is just this one here. It's a very cool toned violet colour. I really love it. For this one, I'm just going to tap slightly where the pink joins the blank area of the eye, and I'm just gonna tap that on. I'm gonna get a blending brush in a second. Just because I love this colour so much, I'm gonna take it a little bit further over the eyelid. It's actually giving me Barbie vibes as well, which I am loving. And as I said, I will do more testing videos with this, so if that's something you want to see, please subscribe. As I said, I am learning with eyeshadow, but I'm having fun along the way, and I think that's the main thing. And I do find that Jeffree Star Cosmetics is a really nice formula to work with. It kind of does the work for you. It does blend really nicely. So I've just done the same on the other eye. And I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to dust over that one. Yeah, I'm happy we've put some more purple on there. It's too pretty not to add more onto. Yeah. It's definitely reminded me of sweets. I absolutely love this. Next, I'm going to go into one of the blues. I'm going to go into Cotton Candy Party. It has a little ice cream on the palette, which is so cute. I love the indents on these. I think they're adorable. And again, on the brush, the pickup is very nice. Matches my top perfectly. And for this, I'm just going to tap on the inner corner. Ooh. Such a pretty blue. I'm just going to run over that colour again. And then the same on the other side. And I don't think the Jeffree Star makeup, this one anyway, I don't think it has a scent. I always think it smells so nice. Those colours are popping. I'm absolutely loving that. And what you can probably see from looking at this, what I've got on my eyes so far, the blending of the formula of the Jeffree Star palettes just seems to do the work itself. They're so pretty. Next, I'm going to take this shade called Cupcake Royalty, which is a baby bubblegum pink. And the pickup of that is stunning. It matches my makeup brush. And for that one, I'm just going to dust slightly under the wing just to give it a bit of glow, and then I'm going to dust over the top of the eye look as well just to give a little bit of a pink glow. I'm going to take it slightly on the inner corner, and then the same on this side as well. I definitely think these could be used as blushes. I'm going to do some waterline colours now. I'm going to go in this Pastel Meow shade again. And then we are going to go into some shimmers, of course. So I'm just going to use that to form the outer corner and lead into the wing. And then the same on the other side. I just think the glow that these pinks have is so pretty. I'm going to take Ice Cream Dip. And I'm just going to mimic what we've got on the eyelid underneath the eye. And then finally I'm going to take Cotton Candy Party, which is the blue. I'm just going to tap that on the inner corner. I really like that. Next, the bit I'm most excited about, we've got some shimmers here. We've got Gourmet Glory, and then this is Castle of Sprinkles. Love that name. These are two beautiful purples. They're just, ugh. Is there any way to describe that? They look like icing from a cupcake. They are stunning. So I'm going to pop these on my eyelid. I'm going to use as many as I can. I'm going to go in with a little flat brush first. We're going to go into Gourmet Glory. And I'm just going to tap that on the lilac that we've laid down just near the eyelash. I just heard a horse. I've got the windows open because it's 26 degrees here, I think, in the UK, which is glorious, but it's very hot with the studio light on as well. And that is a really nice shimmer. I'm just going to move it up the eyelid slightly. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I am going to go in more shimmers as well. I'm really wanting to try that blue. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to go in that shade again with my finger. And I'm just going to apply it up the purple just to see. Ooh, and the same on this side as well. It's a really delicate, beautiful shimmer. Next I'm going to take Brain Candy, which is this stunning, icy, Elsa, shimmery blue deliciousness. That is so bright. I'm just going to tap that on the... Oh! That was very bright. Beautiful. That was barely a tap there. Oh, I love it. Same on this side. Just get rid of the pigment that I've got on my finger there. Didn't even need to go back in. I love that. Have got a little bit of fallout under my eye, but it's easily got rid of. I want to intensify the purple. I'm going to go in the Castle of Sprinkles shade. This is sort of like a matte that's got shimmer particles in it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so sparkly. Hopefully you can see on my fingers there the difference between the two. One of them's a very metallic shimmer and the other one is kind of like a matte with iridescent sparkles in it. I think they look like golden red sparkles. They're so pretty. And for that, I'm going to tap on the eyelid like this. Yeah, we've brought some of that purple back now. And then the same on this side. I love that. I'm going to go into Frosting Fun, which is this beautiful pastel pink shimmer. As you can see from the side, it's got a lot of pigment with the pink in, but then it's got kind of a white shift to it. It's very pretty. For this one, I'm going to tap on the eyelid like this and just move it out towards the edge of the wing. And then of course I will neaten this up a little bit with the brush, but I love that. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to dust over the top of the look just to blend the colours together a little bit, and then the same on this side as well. I have to say I'm really loving this colour story. I think it just is so me. It makes me so happy. I'm going to wet my brush with some fixing spray and I'm going to go into that Brain Candy shade again and just tap that on the inner corner again. I think the shimmers in here are working extremely well with a wet brush. Ooh, so that might be the way forward. I have just gone in the Gourmet Glory shade again with a wet brush. I think it's all about experimenting here, and I'm thinking that this palette works extremely well with a wet brush. And then I'm just going to do the same over here. Yeah, I really like that. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to take this Sugar Climax shade, which is a very poppin' yellow shimmer. It reminds me of a chick. And then I'm just going to tap on the inner corner just to give it a bit of a yellow glow. And then the same on this side. It is yellowy goldy, so I feel like we can get away with that with this. But all of the colours do go really nicely together. And I'm just going to use my finger to tap a little bit. There we go. Ooh! That kind of matches the highlighter I've got on now. I definitely think you could use this one as a highlighter. I'm just going to use my little finger again and just tap a little bit of the yellow on the inner corner near where the blue is, just to give it a bit of a glow. And then the same on this side as well. Oh, I really like that. I actually love that yellow. I've not really tried yellows much before. I'm going to take some of that shade again, the Sugar Climax one. And just to tie the look together, I'm just going to try and drag some of that on the outer corner near the wing, just to give it a little bit of a yellow glow. And then the same over here as well. I definitely would be interested in doing more videos with this and seeing what other looks we can get, but I really like that. I'm just going to take some of that yellow under my brow bone and I'm just going to dust that out slightly. This definitely could be a highlighter. And finally, I'm just going to daub a little bit on the inner corner on the underwater line, just to tie everything together. That's the look I've got so far on my eyes with the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this colour story. I love what we've got on my eyes so far. I'm going to try and pop one on as a highlighter now. First of all, I am going to go in with one of my all-time favourite Jeffree Star products. This is the Princess Cut Skin Frost. The packaging looks like this and it's essentially a pink highlighter, which I do use quite a lot daily, and it's a good one to wear for work. Even though it is pink, it is very beautiful. And swatch wise, I'll show you. So it has got a pink tint to it, but if you put it on lightly, it does have a nice silver glow, which the pink isn't too overpowering, but it's so pretty. I'm going to go in with this one first, and then we're going to pop some of the eyeshadow on as a highlighter. So as you can see, that was just a light dusting, but it does have a very bright glowy payoff, which the pink is quite subtle, I think. But it does have that pinky, champagne-y tint to it. And then I just dust over the top like this. And then my nose, I have already got a highlighter on, but I always put too much on and I love it. Next, as I said, I'm going to go in this Sugar Climax shade. On the brush, it's looking a bit intense, but it worked on the brow bones, so I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to lightly dust over. Ooh, that's bright. Beautiful. Yeah, you can definitely see the yellow tint to it, but I think that's a beautiful highlighter. I'm just going to use my finger to slightly dab. I really like that. That was so intense. It's just perfect. I love that. I really like that we can use the products for multiple purposes. I think that's great. And then finally, I'm going to be popping a Jeffree Star lip gloss on. This is a lilac shade. This is in the shade Sickening. It's one of the Bloodlust glosses, I think, and it's absolutely beautiful. I did do a video testing this just because it's so unusual. It does smell like vanilla and cake. It's perfect. And then swatch wise, over every other piece of makeup I've swatched on my hand previously, we've got a lilac lip gloss, which is very nice. It's very unusual. It matches my bobble perfectly. It's got an iridescent shine to it, and I thought it would be perfect for this video. And because of the scent of it, it does fit in very well as well. I love scented makeup. I think vanilla and cake, birthday cake, is just the perfect scent. I absolutely love it. That's what the gloss looks like on. It is quite unusual. It does sort of tone down a little bit. I feel like it gives you a tint of lilac, tint of violet, but it does look very nice. It's very glossy. It makes your lips feel very healthy. And yeah, I really like it. I'm going to pop some mascara on now and then we'll hear my final thoughts. I'm going to use the Rem Beauty mascara. And that's my final look using the brand new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy Queen eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this. I think it's probably my favourite eyeshadow palette now. That's a big claim, but I just love this. I think the look we've managed to create is probably one of my favourite looks I've ever done, ever. And I just love the colour story. I think the name and the aesthetic of it being cotton candy or candy floss is just so sweet and I love it. I think the name matches the palette perfectly. I love the style of the palette. I think it feels very quality. Jeffree Star's always does, and I love the shape of it. I don't know why. It's just very unusual. It feels very weighty. I love the clasp on it, the little cloud or cotton candy. I love the way it feels when you open it. It just feels quality. I love the size of the pans. I've got nothing bad to say about it at all. I think it was really fun using the yellow shade as a highlighter. I think it worked very well, and I just think the colour story is stunning. It's definitely something I'm going to be reaching for a lot. I'm probably going to take it when I go to Creamfields. I am going to use this for the festival, I think, because it's perfect. I'm so excited, so glad to have it. I'm definitely loving the blues. I love the matte quality. The shimmer quality is amazing. I was really surprised by the Castle of Sprinkles one down here, the purple, which had the little sparkles in. I love that so much. I think the blues and the yellows go really nicely together. Overall, I'm just happy. I'm just very happy. I think this is my favourite eyeshadow palette that I've bought this year so far, and I can probably say it is my favourite eyeshadow palette that I've got in my collection. It's just brought me so much joy and I'm very excited to have it. Of course, I loved my Jeffree Star highlighter. This is a big favourite of mine. I forgot the word, or forgot how to describe it then. It's the Princess Cut highlighter. I think it's just beautiful. It does work really well. It has a lovely shift to it. And if you are looking for a pink highlighter, the pan on this is huge. And of course you can use it as eyeshadow as well if you wish, but yeah, really love this. And of course my little lip gloss. I love this so much. It's very different. It's very sparkly. It just is one of my favourites. I love the scent of it. You can smell it when it's on your lips. I can smell it now. And I think it worked really well with these two as well. I think it was a good sort of pairing. So I'm very happy to have tested them all in this video. Let me know if you've picked up the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cotton Candy palette. I'd love to know your thoughts. Again, you've heard my thoughts. I'm so happy with this. I can't wait to play with it some more. So if you want to see more makeup, beauty and hair videos, I do hair videos as well. If you want to see that kind of thing, then please subscribe. You can also see more if you follow me on Instagram. That's at Zoey Glitter, Zoey with a Y. And yeah, just thank you for watching. This has made me feel so happy. I just feel happy. I feel like a beach hut. I look like a beach hut. I just do. But I love it. I'm living for it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.